You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
What is racial equality? Racial equality is when people of all races are given equal opportunity. This means that their racial physical attributes are ignored in order to grant everyone their legal, moral, and politically equal opportunities. In a perfectly ideal world, racial equality exists to prohibit any discrimination. It prevents people being treated as if they're inferior, as if they rank lower than those that are of a race that is socially accepted. But we do not live in an ideal world. We live in a world that is engulfed with racial discrimination. Everyone that does not look or act like how our society is used to is immediately caged off, treated like animals. The society has made up preconceptions on those that are of a different race, such as blacks and Asians. This makes us, those that are targets of the society, feel inferior, like we're underlings. We learn to live with this treatment as time goes on, but it does not make it morally right. I think people are wise enough to distinguish between right and wrong. People should understand and accept each other's differences rather than discriminating and judging others based on racial differences we cannot change. No one should be subjected to unjust behavior, and no one should be made to feel as if they are a lesser being. Everyone should be treated as equals. In the past, black people were handled as savages, as if they'd be the cause of war and destruction. Their dignity and pride were subjected to harm, all because of the fact that they had a darker skin. They were forced into submission, forced into inner cages, forced to fear those in charge. Their trust was broken as if it had no value. Black people were administered loneliness and vulnerability. And those that still remained the same, those that had a backbone, those that didn't want to be dominated or be a slave to a self-proclaimed leaders, were enforced to eternal oblivion. That was in the past. However, it does not mean white and black people are living in harmony. Racism still exists to this day, unfortunately, and it is not easy as we think it is to exterminate. But if we do not try and eliminate it, then it will all end in a disaster. We all need to contribute in this change if we want to live in a world that is close to an ideal world. So that is where we were, but where are we going? What kind of world would I like to wake up to in 10 years' time? A world which is worth waking up to is one where individuals are not discriminated constantly due to physical attributes or other features one cannot change. A world where each individual is unique and free. One where living life is worthwhile. To live does not mean to just count days as they pass, but to relish in its vast freedom and beauty. To wake up one day in a world where men and women are equal, where no individual is discriminated based on sex, religious beliefs, or opinions. One where every human being is accepted and respected the way they are. That is a world I would not mind waking up to. It would be a world where I know that despite my background, I would still be treated as an equal. Equality advocates justice and morality. It makes sure that everyone gets treated fairly and everyone is given equal opportunities. A lot of people contradict this treatment. They believe that there should be a social hierarchy. We should not shy away from our cultures and beliefs just to be accepted into this judgmental society. Our divergent traditions and cultures shape us into who we are, what we are. We should not be judged according to something that has defined and formed us to what we are today. It goes against morals and ethics. Those that think it is right to belittle individuals that may not be as attractive is dishonorable. To be able to combat all of this, patience is prime. We need to be patient in order to get somewhere, in order to make a difference.